We are going to thin this area out. We're up on top of the property. We've got a view of Potomac that way. And we're going to take all these little trees out and make this a possible build site. But we want to see what we've got before we decide. So we're going to hack and slash, murder some trees. As you can see, cutting them down is the easy work. Cleaning the mess up is what takes hours and hours. The little saw that could, but sometimes I tackle one just a little too big and it pinched it. So we have to put it back on. Great saw, MS 250, I highly recommend it. Don't get the 180, it's too girly. If you're gonna cut rose bushes and tulips and daphne and daffodils and things in your yard, by all means get the MS 180 and then go sit down to pee. Go. Those coming loose. Alrighty. Back in business. Okay, that's about all we have in for today. It's about 2 hours of hard labor, and we've created about, day and a half worth of dragging, limbing, and burning, maybe 2 days. It's real easy when you do this on the chainsaw, but cleaning that mess up is brutal. But we're getting there. We still have to go back further and a little bit left to clear off this flat spot here so we can see what we're dealing with. Until tomorrow, when we come thin and start burning, toodles. It's burn day, but along with burning comes a lot of cutting, a lot of limbing, a lot of cutting trees, that are 25 feet tall into manageable pieces that you can actually lift and put on a fire and not spread the fire out so that it's 20 feet in diameter and running in all directions. You kind of have to keep it a tight fire just to keep it under control. But before we do that, I need to gas up chainsaws, I need to sharpen chainsaws, I need to get the big chainsaw out in case I catch a big tree on fire and I need to knock it down in a hurry. There's lots to do. So let's get to it. Gas and oil. Maybe we'll file this one. I can't see. Hey, that's a lot better. When you don't hit rocks with the chainsaw, you don't have to file them too much. Assistant has come along to help. the scene of the destruction. There is the burn pile. Here is the tool pile. And there is my lovely assistant. So now that we have tools up here, need to go back down to the house, get the four-wheeler with the water tank on it and bring it up here so I can start the fire. It's kind of cold out here. It's going to be a cold ride back on the four-wheeler. I think we're about a mile and a half by road from the house, and it's about 28 degrees. Panzer, load up. Good boy. Let's go. It's time to burn. I've dumped some diesel on it, and Darla put cardboard underneath it. So let's see if I can get it going. And then you have to keep it going because this is all green stuff. It doesn't want to burn. So you have to keep a really hot fire all day long. Okay, I'm warm now. I think I can take my coat off. But this is how it's going to be all day long. Probably for 2 days. Because there's a lot to burn here. There's a lot of stuff cut down. And those big ones have to be limbed and dragged over here. And all the stuff back there. It's good, honest work. Keeps us off the streets, keeps us in shape. Well, it's going pretty good now. You just have to keep feeding it so that as it burns on top, the stuff on the bottom stays hot to burn up all those green trunks. But I'm getting a little warm. Time to lose another layer. Doing sort of a time lapse here. There was a lot of stuff here. Now it's gone. And you have to keep moving. That fire will go out to where it won't catch green wood on fire unless you keep feeding it. So I have to keep feeding it. Well, it's 4 o'clock. We spent all day doing this. Darla came up midday after making barbecue sauce with a neighbor. But we've got a bunch of this cleaned out and burned up. But we have a bunch left to do tomorrow. So we'll be back up here in the morning to finish her up. Probably take most of the day, but you know, it's good, honest work. And it's nice being outside, right? Panzer. Well, it's Sunday, about 11 o'clock, and we're here to finish burning, if we can. It was too windy this morning to start fires, so we went to town, and in the meantime, the wind has died. So we're gonna see if we can rekindle them and finish cleaning up this mess. I doubt that we're gonna have time to get it all today, but it's better than leaving it all for another time. It's 2:30 Sunday afternoon and we are out of steam. As you can see, we burned a lot of this. All that's gone, all it's gone. We've got lots of firewood coming out of the deal. I have to drag them around so that we can buck them up later, take them back to the house. But we've run out of steam. We're old. So I have to drag this one more, and that's it for the day. Look at all this firewood. That's the last of them, unless we cut down some more, which we need to. Brutal work, but it still beats sitting around a desk all day. Now we burn it. It's a big difference from how it was when we started to how it is now. Now we can see this whole flat spot, although we do need to go back a little further. We don't have the energy. My lovely bride did a lot of the dragging and burning by herself. The smoke princess over there. Almost done, except that I went back there and spent about a half an hour on the chainsaw, and there's probably 50 trees down, so we need to start over. Lovely.